Welcome back, superheroes, and today we'll be unboxing Marvel's Titan Hero Series collectibles. As you can see, the ones in the back are inspired from the movie Endgame, and the ones on the bottom are inspired by the comics. Now on the top left, we start out with Black Panther, Raccoon, Star-Lord, Thor, Captain America, and Iron Man. Below we have Wolverine, Spider-Man, Miles Morales is Spider-Man, Captain America, and Iron Man. Now here we're starting with Black Panther. Black Panther is the first comic book character in the MCU in a solo movie that made over $1 billion. That's pretty awesome. That was the front, and now here's the back. And now here's T'Challa outside of the box. As you can see, he moves around pretty well. Body opens up. Oh, they even do the splits. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's T'Challa. Now we have here is Rocket Raccoon. Rocket Raccoon is not only voiced by Bradley Cooper, but also in the MCU group sees him as a father figure. That's pretty neat. That was the front, and now here's the back. Now here we have Rocket. Also came with one of his guns. Pretty neat though. Arms move and head moves and legs move pretty well. You can tell that swings. He also came with one of his blasters. Like a mega shotgun, really. Now who we have here is Star-Lord. Did you know in the comics he almost married Kitty Pryde? Also, if it wasn't for Star-Lord in the events of Endgame, then we wouldn't even have Infinity War. So thank you Star-Lord, for doing what you did. That was the front, and now here's the back. Now here we have Star-Lord outside the box. So it looks, yeah, moves around pretty well, man. Yeah, head moves pretty well, and even the wrist moves, which is pretty neat. And there's the back of it, front of it. Even came with two little blasters for him. Pretty cool. Both are identical. Now this is Thor. Thor is based off of Norse mythology, and he's also in the game called God of War on the PS4. If you haven't got a chance to play that, I highly recommend it. He's in there for a split second, and I really hope he's in the next one. That was the front, and now here's the back. And now there's Thor outside the box. Outside the box. Yeah, looks pretty good. As Chris Hemsworth portrays him in the Avengers movies. He's gonna be in Thor 4, Love and Thunder. Front and the back. Cool beard. Now we have Captain America. And did you know that Captain America first came out in 1941? And on the first cover, first time he was on a comic book, he was actually punching Adolf Hitler. And also he was pretty cool. And he also had a cameo in 2008's Incredible Hulk, but he's still frozen under the water. That was the front, and now here's the back. And here he is outside the box. Even came with the shield, which is really awesome. I didn't know that. Moves pretty well. You take the shield off. Here's the back. If you've seen Infinity War, then you know that's American's butt. But yeah, that's Captain America. So that's Captain America. Now we have Iron Man. And did you know Iron Man is actually richer than Batman? But T'Challa is actually richer than him. That was the front, and now here's the back. And now here's Iron Man outside the box. Moves pretty well. Head motion is pretty awesome. Yep. Pretty cool. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is Mark 85. And spoilers for Infinity War. This is his last suit up. Now we're done with the MCU Titan Heroes. And now we're starting with the comics. So this is Iron Man. And hey, did you know that Iron Man was almost purchased in the early 2000s by Sony for the movie rights? But they passed on him and the rest of the Avengers and everyone else in Marvel except for SpiderMan. They only bought the rights of him. That was the front, and now here's the back. Yeah, it looks like a little piece got snugged on something, but oh well, I'm going to open them anyway. Now here's Iron Man outside the box. Now he's more stiff than the MCU version, but still looks really cool, man. The arc reactor and head motions and legs move pretty well. I can't move out the arms, but move side to side. Still looks pretty cool though. And that's Iron Man. Now we have comics Captain America. And did you know that he was one of the leaders of the Avengers at one time? That was the front, and now here's the back. Now this is Captain America outside the box. Moves pretty well. Came with a shield, which is awesome. Yeah, head moves pretty well. Yeah, that's Captain America. Thank you, soldier. And now this is Miles Morales as Spider-Man. And did you know he's half African-American and half Hispanic? And his movie, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, is currently on Netflix. And it is a pretty great movie. I highly recommend to watch it if you get a chance. There's the front. And there's the back. Now here's Miles. Pretty cool suit. Oh. Moves pretty well, man. Looks like it was one of the newer figures. The head doesn't move, but awesome costume. Miles Morales is Spider-Man. Now, who we have here is Spider-Man, Peter Parker Spider-Man, actually. In my opinion, he was one of Stan Lee's favorite comic book characters. I remember watching his cartoon back in the early 90s, and it was one of the greatest shows. One of the greatest cartoon shows that I remember. That was the front, and now this is the back. Now this is Spider-Man outside the box. Moves pretty well. Head motion. Pretty cool costume. He's always doing this thwip. And that's Peter Parker's Spider-Man. Last but not least, Wolverine, aka Logan. He's been an X-Men, an Avenger, an X-Force, and many other teams. I also remember watching him in the early 90s of the cartoon show The X-Men. It was also a fantastic show. That was the front, and now here's the back. And now we have Wolverine. Arms move pretty well. Around the forearm area moves. Legs move pretty well. They can move backwards from there. Head motions. Wolverine. As of right now, I'm currently playing Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 on the Nintendo Switch. And every superhero shown here today is in that game. My team right now is currently Wolverine, Iron Man, Spider-Man, and Deadpool. Deadpool I do not have here, but I will in the near future. So which one was your favorite toy? Please let me know in the comments below. Stitch rules! Thank you for watching.